My name is Dr. Anas Hasan. I come from Iraq. I'm a urologist and I have fellowship in andrology. I basically specialized in penile implant surgery at my country, and I have done more than 1,000 malleable and inflatable penile implants. So I'm actually the highest volume implanter in my country. Actually, I have two choices in my mind. It's either plastic surgery or urology. And when I was in med school, I loved urology because it looks like a pure mechanics. So when we are talking about, stone, you can basket the stone and get it out. So I thought it was fun. And then I couldn't get plastic surgery, and I went to urology. And since the second year of my residency, I was interested in sexual medicine. And I thought sexual medicine and, erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation problems are solved by pharmacists and not by true doctors. So then I started seriously thinking about that. And immediately after graduation, I went to train in the Middle East and also abroad to get the expertise in penile implant surgery, microsurgical techniques. So I basically do andrology and male infertility too. It started when I was training in urology. I thought that it was ignored part of urology, and I have to step in and do more of scientific practice in that field. So I took the opportunity immediately after I graduated, and I put my focus in, my concentration, and my training was always about penile implant surgery, mainly male sexual dysfunction. What I think it's a treatment because sometimes we get mocked at. Some people think it's a toy, it's nothing, it doesn't need to be done. But actually, when you see patients that are having psychosocial embarrassment with their partners, and now you see that you're doing the right thing, you get to deal with those devices and mechanical failures. I love my job. Actually, I have known Dr. Park from conferences, worldwide conferences. I think ISSM in Dubai. He shows his skills and lectures and knowledge in those big events. So yes, it was a very good opportunity to know more about him and his practice. This fellowship program gave us the chance to be close to Dr. Park. The most amazing thing is to see the patient going out, walking out of the OR, and then he dresses up and he goes out of the clinic, because in my practice I make the patient stay for one night, and it's a big event. But now you can see the patient goes straight to his home, and that's it. One thing that I loved, the disciplined team that Dr. Park is having, and they were trained to do every step in consequence, and he was orchestrating, and they were doing the same exact steps again and again, and they looked like a very professional team. This is my third time to meet, and every time I see him, I got amazed how humble he is, how cooperative he is. Very funny. He always make things looks easier, even surgery. And I think because he's a fun personality, and he had that optimistic lifestyle or optimistic personality, yes, I'm honored to be a friend of his and a colleague. Every implanter should know Prof. Wilson, because I caught the fever once I saw his videos and his meetings and educational videos. So I had that urge to see the legend. And I was lucky enough to see him in 2022 in Jordan. I invited him to come to Iraq. We scrub together, we do surgeries together. You see those names in scientific books and guidelines, and now you get to meet them in person. So it's a very, very amazing moments for me. Every time I sit with him, I just listen to, words of wisdom. You don't need to read 1,000 books. You just sit with a wise doctor, and he will let you the tricks and tips to perfect the surgery. I'm already a prosthetic urologist, but what I intended to do is to know more about, prosthetic urology in the East, in the Far East, like South Korea, and to spot if there's any differences in doing surgery, in handling patients, counseling patients. So I have the chance to be at Dr. Park's office and actually see him practicing the counseling and consenting the patients. This is a very, very good idea to, watch others how to handle. Because, he's ahead of me like 10 years. So you can see yourself in 10 years just sitting with him. What I'm intending to do is, to get more experience from all these big surgeons and to improve my technique and to decrease the time of operation. So, to make the success rate higher and higher again, till perfection. So, listening to Prof. Wilson, listening to Dr. Park, and always learn. You don't stop learning. And I think this is the good thing about, being a surgeon. You can learn from others. Actually, I'm very thankful for them, especially Barbara. She was very cute, very sweet, because I went to, her home in Palm Springs. She was very kind. Also, Prof. Wilson treated us like his sons. He recommended us, to be in those worldwide meetings. They had us here in South Korea because of them. So yes, I will thank Barbara and Wilson and also Dr. Sean Park for his amazing organization and preparing cases for us. Dr. Park and his team had made a lot of effort to help us to get this opportunity. Thank you.